Good morning, guys. Welcome to the harbor. Welcome to the studio. As you might know, I'm heavily gear addicted. I'm so addicted to gear. I bought new speakers for the studio. I bought a new camera and a bunch more this entire year. So much that I'm completely broke. It's not such a big deal because like next year I should make again something, but this leads to one problem. Today I have to record someone in my studio the entire day. As you know, usually this entire studio is just here for me to make my music and record singers and songwriters for my songs that I release. But since I'm so broke, I accepted to record someone else, a rapper, this entire day. I unfortunately can't share it here on YouTube for obvious copyright reasons. Instead, we'll do just a simple Q&A, the last one of this year, and I will try to answer all of your music production and DJing questions.
I'll be on the move, 'cause most of my life it was all about you.
So let's do this. First one. Hey, Jon Sine. Hi. It's not really a question, but thanks. What's your internet speed and cost? I don't know if that's so interesting, but I'm actually using like this phone SIM card, a second one here in the studio, because there is actually no internet connection. This place is so remote, there's no connection, so I'm actually using 4G over a router paid with the same as this phone, and it's like an unlimited 4G, which is really nice, but very expensive. What are some of your earliest memories of falling in love with music? Earliest memories? I think I was always just into gear, to be honest. Like the first cassette player, like this red yellow one, had like a microphone so you could record your voice. This was just fascinating to me, so that's maybe how it started as a very little kid. Any suggestions for Indian music producers? Not really. I think all of the rules apply to everyone, no matter where you live. Definitely have an internet connection to get in touch with the world, and just have your computer, your plugins, your speakers, your room, and just go for it. How to promote my music? I'd say right now the smartest is to put all of your money into getting Spotify playlist placements and private playlists. Just contact them. Most of them will take money from you. Some will trade with you. It's the same as repost trading with SoundCloud. That's the way to go at the moment. Hey John, can I share my remix contest progress on my YouTube vlog? Yes, just go ahead and do whatever you feel like. Just share it. I don't mind. I did the same when I started my channel, sharing my progress, how I make my music. By the way, speaking of the remix contest, if you still haven't downloaded the parts, first link in the description, just get it, get started. I think you have 1 more month left to submit something. They're really nice prizes worth 1,000 euros, equipment and like software. Why are you getting a new camera? The old one wasn't necessarily bad, but to get the same picture quality it involved a lot of post-processing, and I just don't have the time for this. So I now got a camera that just delivers nice pictures out of the camera without doing anything to it. I want to create my own studio and I don't have much money. Please help. I wish I could donate to everyone something to get them started, but that's not the way it works. You have to do it yourself. You have to work hard, maybe another job, and only this way, if you're really dedicated, it will work. And that's kind of filtering already like the producers that are really into it from the ones that just want to do it because it's fancy at the moment. The beginning is hard, and it's important that it stays hard. So just work your way through another job, or like save up money, or maybe start small, make already music even without a studio. That's probably the most important. Just make the most out of what you have at the moment and work your way up. What model is your new camera? Down below in the description there's like a list with all of my equipment. It will be in there, just check it out. When are you coming to the US? Maybe Ultra Miami, like in 3 months. I just still need to book my flight, and as you know, I'm so addicted to gear that I can't afford it at the moment. Do you like memes? Yes, sure, especially producer memes. I'm even a meme. I posted once a picture of myself here in the studio, and someone turned it into a meme, which is kind of funny. How do you think music would be like if the human ear could only hear above 20 kilohertz? I think evolution would make us adapt to it, so it would feel to us very normal, but it would be also very annoying. We could hear stuff that we can't right now. I don't know, that's like a deep question. How old were you when you started producing music? Producing music, I think like the first contact, I first started DJing with like 13, 14, like recording my own mixtapes, but music production, maybe 16, 17, a little later than most people nowadays. How much do you charge for mixing and mastering a track? I actually don't do this kind of stuff for other people anymore, but you know, I'm broke right now, so if you need a mix or a master, just hit me up. My email is also down below in the description. Best reverb plugin, that's simple. I'd say Valhalla Vintage Verb. I use it all the time on everything. Since I have it, I don't even try out other reverbs. That's how good it actually is. How can I stay consistent in my branding? I'd say like develop a CI, like a corporate identity, a logo, like a color that you use often, a certain mood and style that you apply to your Instagram pictures. Same also applies to your music. It all has to fit well together. Just maybe check out Billie Eilish. She's doing really good at the moment. But like her clothes, her weird hair, it all fits to the music that is a little weird but still poppy and good. Like it tells a story and it's resonating with people. I think that's most important. What's your plan for next year? What do you want to improve the most? I have to say I'm really happy with my music at the moment, like extremely happy. I'm like, it sounds better than I ever imagined me being able to produce. So I'm really happy. Like the new songs like Secrets that was released 2 months ago is really good. I'm proud of it. About You will be released at the end of January. Proud of it extremely. And then Save the Day is coming up 2 months later. So I'm happy with the music, with the videos as well. And the only thing I really want to accomplish next year, like my main priority, is releasing more music. Last year, due to like building this entire studio, I lost a lot of time. So I just released 2 songs, also because I started working on an album. So next year should be every 2 to 2.5 months a release. At least 6 next year, at least. I'm trying to aim for like 8, 9. The drop with Jon Sine is alive, ? Yes, we're working on it. We delayed it by a month because we didn't want to release the first podcast with me and Martin Forwork, with me and Uok, a DJ and producer from the Netherlands, right around the Christmas time. There was so much else going on, the remix contest, my new sample pack, a release by me and me on vacation. So we're doing it probably on the 3rd of January on my second channel. Will be also linked down below. Who would be your dream collaborator on a track? Who? Dream collaborator? I have to say, I would never collaborate with another producer. I think it's a little pointless. So I would pick a singer, songwriter. I think I would actually go with Rihanna. It doesn't fit to my style, but I just like her stuff and her voice in particular. So yeah, especially like she made a song. It's not like one of her bigger ones, American Oxygen. Something in that direction. When will I win something in your giveaways? I don't know. It's really random. We just choose people, but we're doing every Friday one big giveaway on my Instagram. So just go check it out. Next Friday, I think next Friday, a microphone. Why Asian talents are not seen in the DJ Mag Top 100? I think just like DJ culture evolved a lot earlier in Europe and the US, especially Europe, UK, Germany, like the underground kind of scene, Ibiza, it plays a huge role. But Asia is coming in strong at the moment. Spinnin' even like started a new sub-label, an Asian specific sub-label, so I wouldn't worry about it. Let's just wait a couple more years and Asia will be dominating for sure. How to win a remix contest. Is it okay to change the key, BPM, style? Come on, give us the sauce. Okay, the secret sauce. You can change anything about it, but make sure that it's still recognizable as like the original song. At least pick one part of the original, usually the main part, the main synthesizer or the main vocal, and make it unique, make it special, make it good. It has like to have perfect arrangement and mixing, and it has to be a little bit different, because I know for myself, listening to like 1,000 songs that we get submitted usually for the remix contest, it's really tiring. And if there's one song among all of them that sounds different, it already wins by a huge margin and usually goes to the top 10. Is analog gear necessary for good mixing and mastering? 100% no. Like that stuff over there, I don't use it, to be honest. It's just like for show and for recording. Like if we record someone in the vocal booth, then it makes sense to go through the preamps, but like I would never route from my computer something to the compressor, to the external one and back. It just takes too much time and it doesn't sound better, if you ask me. Let's do one more. Do music producers face hearing loss by time? Not necessarily. If you're doing everything right and you're producing your music in the studio around like 70, 75, maybe 80 decibels, you should be alright, because that's like not too loud. I think DJs are way more susceptible to hearing loss because they're like standing in these huge arenas with that huge speakers. So to prevent it, just plug something in your ears, not while producing, it's not necessary, just turn the volume down a little. But whenever you go to a concert, to a club, earplugs are a must. And again, in the studio, I wouldn't worry about it. If you're listening too loud to it, it's anyways not good, because the mixing with too high of a volume just like it skews what you hear. So really keep it between like 70, 80 decibels. That's usually good. And every once in a while turn it up to check your mix and loud, and turn it down to listen to it in quiet, because sometimes when it's really quiet you can hear if an element is buried too much in the mix, for example the vocals, or if it's like sticking out. So change the volume, but don't make it too loud. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks a lot for all of your questions. If you're interested to send me a question, my Instagram is linked down below. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just like the last thing, my sample pack is right now on sale. Today's the last day. If you want to go, check it out. It will be also linked down below. And we'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio for another full vlog. And I will now just record that rapper. I don't know, I'm not too much into German gangster rap hip-hop, but I need the money for the gear. I mean, there's nothing else I can do about this.